Hey guys, welcome to another episode of T1D Lifestyle Sugar Me Saturday. Sorry I'm a little late. Got off work and then came home. Levels were a little low, so I had to grab some food, and now I'm here. So, today is about dealing with the loss of a loved one. And it's it's just a hard one to deal with. Um So, those of you that know me and know my story, I lost my mom in 2011 and then I lost my twin brother in 2012. So, it's just been really, really complicated. Um, and if I had to be honest, I would say it it still lingers just a little bit. When it first happened, especially with my mom, that was really, really hard because my mom had told me, because I was the last one to see her. Well, she had said, like, I asked her if she was tired of fighting to stay alive and everything and stuff like that. And she looked at me and she started crying and she nodded her head and she said, yes, she was tired, you know. And then she was taken to ICU and I encountered a hypo. So my husband had to come and pick me up and we had to get me something to eat, and I came home and to eat and try and get some rest and go back. And by the time I was out of my hypo and everything and I was getting ready to go back to the hospital to see my mom, I got the call that she was gone. So that kind of it still haunts me, just a little bit. It's not diabetes fault or anything, but it was just like I couldn't stay there for the whole time because I had a hypo and I had to get something to eat and I had to bring my levels up and I had to get some rest and everything. And I missed the last moments, like literally her last breath and everything and stuff like that. So it's really, really hard. Like that was a hard one to stomach and deal with. And then my twin brother, it was just, it was so sudden, it was so quick. I had just spoke to him the night before, and then that morning I got the call from the police that because I was his next of kin, and got the call he was gone. So that was hard, and I couldn't eat. It was annoying. I could not eat even though I know I should eat. I couldn't eat. I wasn't hungry. And it was it was hard to like give me food, because I mean I just couldn't. And then sometimes, like even now, there are moments like lost them a while ago, but there are still moments that I'm dealing with where I realize that I miss them. And then sometimes I do a little binging, you know. Like my mom was a big Lifetime fan, everything and stuff like that. So sometimes when Lifetime are showing the movies that I know she would love and we would have been sitting there watching them together and stuff, I'll find that I'll just sit there. I won't pay attention to my meter or anything, and I'll just binge and then just start eating, and I'll be like, why am I doing this? And I feel like it is because like it's a little bit of sadness and things like that. And it's been years, but even to date, it's still there. It's like just right there. So I try my best to recognize it, to acknowledge it, and so that way I can better prepare. If I find myself in the situation where I do want to just binge and eat and devour everything, I will make sure I'm doing extra insulin and things like that because it's, in my opinion, it's something you gotta do. You need to do. Um, if it helps you get through it, if it helps things get a little bit easier, help you adjust and deal and everything, just do it. Don't fight yourself on doing it. Just do it. Allow your body to do it. Allow yourself to do it. Allow yourself to work through the agony and the pain and whatever you're going through to cope with the loss. Let yourself do it. If it requires a break from diabetes, although we really can't take a complete and full break from it, but you know, give yourself something to do to cope, because it doesn't disappear. It's still going to be there. It's still going to, even years later, you're still going to find that there are moments and little triggers that may get you and make you be like, oh my God. And like you'll break down and you'll be hurt and stuff. So just find your way for dealing with those little triggers and things like that with the loss and everything. For me, like I said, I still have my little binge moments where I know that sadness is creeping in. So I'll just do something that I know is for me, or in some instances like with my mom and stuff like that, like things I know she would love to eat, things I know she would love to watch. Same thing with my twin brother, some of his favorite foods and stuff and everything. Like I'll indulge and I'll do it because I know I'm doing it because I miss them and I kind of want them around. So I'll just make sure, if it's a lot of carbs and eating and all of that, that I'm compensating accordingly, so that way I don't send myself into hypers and things like that and have long-term effects because of it. But it's different and it's difficult, but it's it's always ongoing. And I can't say that one day it'll be completely gone, you'll be completely over it. I can't say that because I still go through it, and I lost my mom and my twin brother in 2011 and 2012. But it it gets a little bit easier, and then you start recognizing your strengths and the relationship with diabetes and how to cope and how to deal with it better, especially when you're either going through a depression or sadness or heartache or anger or something like that. You'll find that you can adjust to it a little bit better, and give yourself that time to be angry, to be depressed, to be frustrated, to be annoyed, to scream. Give yourself that time, because that's going to be the best thing to help you and keep you with you. So I don't know. I hope that helped, but that's like the best I can give for type 1, being type 1 and adjusting with the loss of a loved one. That is like the best I can do, because I'm still adjusting and I'm still figuring how to cope and how to deal with it. But give yourself the time. Without diabetes, give yourself that time. And if you do have diabetes, find a way to make it work. So I hope this helps somebody. Hope this helped you guys. I don't know, but let me know. Post your comments and everything, but let me know if this was useful. So that's all. I will see you guys on the next episode of T1D Lifestyles. Bye.